You can love someone and still feel emotionally alone. And the scariest part, nothing is technically wrong. There's a kind of pain that doesn't look like pain at all. You're married, you're not fighting, you're not alone, but happiness is gone, and no one warned you this could happen. If you've ever loved someone deeply and still felt empty inside, stay with me. There's a kind of sadness no one talks about. It doesn't scream, it doesn't break things, it doesn't announce itself. It lives quietly inside marriages that still look fine. You still love your partner, you still show up, you still do what needs to be done. But happiness, that feeling of lightness, of warmth, of being emotionally alive, it slowly slipped away. And what makes this hard is that nothing is obviously wrong. No betrayal, no dramatic fights, no clear reason to point at, just a quiet emptiness. If you've ever loved someone deeply but felt emotionally alone in the same room, this conversation is for you. Love doesn't always disappear when happiness does. Sometimes love stays, but joy fades. You still care, you still respect them, you still want the best for them, but you don't feel excited anymore. You don't feel curious anymore. You don't feel emotionally full. And that confuses people because we're taught that love should be enough. So when happiness is gone, you start questioning yourself. You think, is this just marriage? Is this what adulthood looks like? Am I expecting too much? You stop arguing, not because things are okay, but because you're tired. You stop explaining, not because you're understood, but because it feels pointless. And slowly, without realizing it, you stop bringing your full self into the relationship. That's not a lack of love, that's emotional exhaustion. There is a special kind of loneliness that only exists inside marriage because you're not alone. There's someone next to you, someone who knows your habits, someone who shares your home, yet you feel unseen. You talk, but you're not really heard. You're touched, but not truly connected. You're together, but not emotionally bonded. You lie next to each other at night, scrolling on separate screens, living separate inner lives. And the worst part? You feel guilty for feeling lonely because your partner isn't a bad person. So you tell yourself, I shouldn't feel this way. Other people have it worse. At least I'm not alone. But loneliness doesn't disappear because you invalidate it. It just goes deeper. Happiness rarely leaves all at once. It erodes. It fades in the small moments. When conversations become about bills, schedules, and responsibilities. When emotional check-ins stop happening. When you stop asking, how are you really? Life gets busy, stress takes over, survival replaces connection, and slowly, presence disappears. Love didn't leave, attention did, curiosity did, emotional safety did. You stop being each other's safe place, not because you don't care, but because no one taught you how to protect connection long term. Sometimes happiness disappears because we expect our partner to give us something they were never meant to carry alone. Validation, purpose, healing, fulfillment. And when they can't, resentment quietly builds. We don't say it out loud, but we feel it. You don't make me feel the way I need to feel. But happiness doesn't come from being completed by someone else. It comes from being emotionally honest with yourself and brave enough to speak your needs. Silence keeps the marriage calm. Honesty gives it a chance to live. This is the part people avoid because awareness forces choice. Some marriages don't need endings. They need difficult conversations. Some need reconnection. Some need counseling. Some need both partners to grow, not just one. And some need courage. Not all love stories are meant to last forever, but every person deserves emotional truth. Staying without addressing the emptiness slowly drains the soul. Leaving without understanding it can repeat the same pattern elsewhere. The goal isn't perfection, it's honesty. If love is still there, it's not too late to ask deeper questions. If happiness is gone, you're not broken for noticing. You're human. And noticing is the first step towards healing, whether that healing happens together or separately. You don't have to decide everything today, but you do deserve a life where love and happiness coexist. Let me ask you something, gently. Have you ever loved someone deeply but felt emotionally alone? Sit with that. And if this conversation resonated with you, you're not alone here. This space exists for honest conversations we're rarely allowed to have. Until next time.